This will be a very brief video about the coupled motions of the lumbar spine and Ers and Fr-S lesions. Now, coupled motions of the lumbar spine talks about basically is the rotating and side bending going in the same direction or opposite directions. And last time I looked into the research, there was a lot of different opinions on that. So I'm going to make this just very basic about Ers and Fr-S lesions. So with the Ers lesion, what that means is we have a spine segment, one specific bone, that is extended. Basically, when you bend backwards, your spine is in extension. So when that happens, the spine's like this, and we get one bone, we'll call it L4 right now, where it's stuck in this extended position. Now where the ERS comes in, it's also rotated and side bent. So what that means is in our still extended spine at L4, it's also bent this way. So this segment here, which is hard for me to do and show you at the same time, but it's basically bent this way to the patient's right and also rotated right relative to the segments above and below. So if we have a ERS right lesion, that spine segment is stuck in extension, rotation, and right side bending. Just like a ERS left lesion would be stuck in extension, left side bending, and left rotation. So the idea is that we want to get that joint into the opposite motions towards neutral, which would be flexion, left side bending, and left rotation if it was a right ERS. And with that said, the opposite of it is the FRS. So that would be a flexed segment, again L4, and it would be rotated to the left and side bent to the left. So with that said, when the person's moving around all day long, whether they're side bent or neutral or anything else, whatever the rest of their spine's doing, that lesion or that little segment is not moving like it should. It might be stuck where it's not moving at all. It might just be not moving as much and as far, but it can cause a lot of problems. Whether it's extended or flexed, it can basically limit the motion of the spine. It can cause irritation at the facet joints. It can cause muscle guarding, pain, nerve root compression, a lot of little things. For some people, they have these, they are completely asymptomatic, and if you told them that they have an issue like this, they're going to be very surprised. Other people, they have a very spot-on specific point of pain, and you fix this, and their pain's completely gone. The symptoms can be very widespread. Some people are more sensitive to it than others, and I think a lot of that has to do with the muscle function around the area. But this is very brief and hopefully clarifying explanation of the Ers and the Fr-S lesions of the lumbar spine.